Yes, they are. Right, anyway, yes. Okay, Seville, I love you. I love you, Walk Doggy, I love you. And I think I can make these ships make more money if I just removed that stone quarry. And had the ships transport everything over. Um, the thing about the big American trucks I have now is they are big compared to before, and so the game is going to, well, unless you manage the numbers right, the depots are going to struggle to keep up. I love you. Yes, I love you. Amazingly, I still love you, despite all your pain in the bum-bums. Okay, let's have a look at this line. 36 seconds with 14. And it's in 100%, okay? Right, so that's 6, 10, 6 of it. Uh, uh, so 35, about 35 a fucking minute is what gets it 100% there. Ow, dog. Russian has a frequency of 44 seconds, and it's got 2/5 extra, 2/3 extra. So in reality, it should have been 2/3 extra on the time. Well, a third would be a 12, 24, it should be a minute. So I don't know what's going on in the frequency. The rate must have had an effect on it too. Yeah, because that is a 280 instead of 412. I'm not sure what the fucking rate means. The frequency is how many trucks, how often between trucks there is, and remember I'm at 4 times speed, so that is actually 9 seconds between trucks for me, because I'm doing it 4 times as fast. But if I put it down to 1 time speed, it would be 36 seconds in between trucks arriving. And I can afford to put another truck on that, because it's just building up and up and up. Yeah, 6 vehicles I will manage. The 6 vehicles. So that might have something to do with it, because even though it's not actually 100%. So now the frequency is 30 seconds, and the rate's up at 340 now. Okay, 14 and 30 seconds gives you 28 per minute. yeah, but 28 per minute, and that's 100%, okay? 3/4 at 25 would then give you about 30 per minute, so uh, the frequency, and if you work it out per minute, if you get a frequency of well, if you get a cargo rate of about 25 per minute, then you should be using it all up. 20 to 30, 30 a minute, because I'm going to include the rate, that is about 4/5 of the other one. So that'll be 9/5 onto that, which will be 327. Basically, that's carrying. 45 or something like that. Well, yeah, that's not working out that way then. But I'm guessing the rate has something to do with it as well. Yeah, it's going down now, so. Oh, and that's the bricks line for Taipei. He's actually come into there, and that one should go up there, but it's working. I have to work out exactly how the frequency in that works out, so you know exactly how many vehicles on the line, if it works out or not. That needs to space itself out a bit more. Sebo, will you out? Hi. Yes. You want to sit there like that? Okay. Yeah, this fucker hammers down that line at high speed, so he should be fine. Why did you lock up like that, you stupid thing? That's good. That means my Shinkansen is carrying big loads. Holy shit, that is a max load. I want to see how much this drops off for me. Shinkansen. Oh, what's up, sweetheart? There we go. There you go. There you're down now. He's heard something and he wants to go react to it. Okay. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. That's all it says for. So 2 more. Ooh, that plane got kind of close to the roof of that. almost 14 million in one trip. Wow. And that's him making full use of his speed. Yeah, as soon as I can get the extra runway on there, I'm going to put that on, so there's never going to be any more of this shit. This factory is happily producing as much as hi dog. You can hear him, can't you? See, this is probably take another fucking player on it. Because the entire line is entirely full. And 7, but we're kind of clogged up with planes as is, so and we're kind of making a massive profit as is. A single plane is making me 8 million almost. So at this point, I'm just spending time refining lines. Look at these cities. Wow. That could do with a roundabout in the middle of it. We could just knock out all this, put a roundabout and oh, that went so well. Roundabout for no reason. Having 3 things is not to qualify for a roundabout, but how's my bread up here doing? Yeah, they're coming in and going down there, so they're not interfering with these in any way whatsoever, because they're just zipping right on by it, that, unless something's coming up that way. Yeah, because they're just zipping down onto this inside lane, and they're going around into the outside lane. There's practically no fucking interference. Because they're coming down here, whereas they're coming down in the outside lane, so there's practically no interference from them. Yeah, so this is all running nice and smoothly. Yes! And there's no other vehicles on this road other than my triumph vehicles, so I am not too worried. In real life, you would not do this. You would not just build roads exclusively for your vehicles and nobody else. You would use the roads that are already there. You wouldn't just say, oh, I want a road from here to here, with a big tunnel underneath the whole city, and you know, because they would just look at you as if to say, what the fuck are you on? This is only possible in games because it's a game. Alright, so how are we doing here? We're still 100% transport, yes. Yeah, and it's now picking up a lot of crude oil. See, this is a mixed line though, so the frequency of this one is not going to be the same. That is also a problem on the line for how to judge how much is needed. But my judging skills aren't that bad. I said 4 for this route and it was 4 for this route. What's that route making me now anyway. I'm all in a year, that'll do me. And this is 100%. This would make me 1.5 million a year. Yeah, well. See, I'm down to 560 road vehicles now. I am knocking those vehicles down and down and down as I get bigger and bigger vehicles. And I want no more than 10 vehicles on a line when I finish. Like this one, Jeddah Tools. Oh god, have I not checked in that one in a while? Jeddah, there's your Jeddah. There's your Jeddah. Yeah, it's getting 17 logs at a time here. Savvy boys! Like I can save money by just deleting all these wee road depots around the place and shit like that, but my earnings are like 1.2 billion a year. I'm not giving that much of a fuck. And I'm currently heading up into 1.3 billion a year. So yeah, the Jeddah Tools is actually doing not too bad of a job here. It is hammering down all those little fucking. Oh, that is a big ass journey though. It's going up here, along here, along up here to there, and then back down. That is a long ass journey, so I can understand how there's so many vehicles on it. Same with this one. It's got 40 on it, but it should still be doing it. Well, okay, this one isn't quite, so we could probably sell 5 of those. And that one will still be doing a decent job then. Because it's got this long ass journey across to that fucking oil refinery there. To bring the refined oil all the way down here to fuel, to take it into Jeddah, to go over the bridge back. Yeah, so it's a long ass journey, so having that many vehicles on it is sort of understandable. I'll go see what my dog's up to. Be right back. Sebo? Be a good boy and stop ripping up Daddy's carpets. Oh, that's better. I can see now. Yeah, you're ripping up my carpets. Ripping up the underfelt. God, he's a pain in the bum. I've got 1 million passengers transported and 4 million cargo items transported in a year. That's not too bad. And I'm no, that's 4 million cargo in total. saving is also bad because of the amount of vehicles on the map. Like I said, as I go, those numbers will be getting down and down and down. And trains aren't better because they're using multiple carriages. Yeah, all these carriages have to have their own individual position saved as well. So that's more data for the save data. Speed and position. Well, they don't have the speed and position every carriage individually saved. They have train, 1, speed and position, and then how many carriages. It's still extra save data to add in how many carriages and all that, but it's not as bad as it could be. Whereas trucks, every individual truck has to have its position and speed saved, and direction. Yeah, I think I'll just take 3 off of that. Yeah, see, that's what I want, is ability to just click on a road and the bridge, have a bridge setting here to say I want to change the bridge type on this road to be concrete instead of steel. So I could have, instead I can choose between that, or that. Oh, hang on, is that the natural new bridge? I think that's the natural new bridge. Like, that's the actual bridge you're supposed to get as part of the gameplay. That's not too bad then. This fact, oh my god, the amount of planks that's stored. I wonder what the max stored planks is going to be, if it'll stop at some point. Yeah, see, even that is just too much for it. So what we could do is, and the rest just sell. And they could just handle hammering that iron down there. My dog's going to chew up the fucking underfelt again. You have food there. Utilise it. Stop going for the underfelt, you dafty. I don't know why he's got such a fetish for underfelt. Like, I'm gonna have to hammer the carpet down at that point to stop him digging it up. How you doing down here? Right, you're else. And it's 7 years. I'm happy with having 7 else on a line, but I could just knock this down to 4. Say, replace with Peterbilts. And just have them hammer the iron up and down the line. They just gradually run all the vehicles down to minimum amount of vehicles possible. Yeah, I've still got like 8 years left. Just less than 8 years, and yeah. Well, this is the challenge I set myself to. I only go to 1950, 2050 in each playthrough, and see how much I can accumulate. And this quarter era speed is just so fucking stupid. Right, so you're only getting 4, and this guy's going to come along, and then so how many vehicles are on this line? 20. Knock it down to 18. Yeah, so again, no, 2 off this line. Now this gets upgraded vehicles, it is going to have to get even less on the line. Yeah, same here. Sell 2 off that line. Clearly doesn't need it. I can get by with 10 vehicles. See, they're all hammering at the same time. Gotta spread yourselves out a bit, you dafties. There's my boy. Yeah, so again, I am just going to try and rattle these down to as few as possible. Ow! Will you stop that? And I'll just use the bigger trucks to haul as much as possible, rather than worry about. Yeah, there's some vehicles not getting any here, so. Will you stop clawing at Daddy, please? I know you're there, I will deal with you. Well, that's auto saved. That's 20 minutes. So I'll see you on the next episode. Hopefully my dog will calm down by then. See you then.